let's talk about this wide receiver number 2 situation and Roman Wilson.
Mhm.
Um, Roman Wilson struggled early in camp.
Mhm.
And it was evident. You could see it. He couldn't get open, no
Yeah.
separation.
Yeah.
Um, and then Aaron Rodgers came out. It was about week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
And it was about 2 weeks ago, and came out and just said, look, and I'm paraphrasing here, Roman Wilson's got all the talent in the world, but
Mhm.
he's got to get out of his own head. He
Mhm.
keeps looking and playing and looking for my approval, and he just needs to go play football.
Mhm.
And ever since that day that he went public, Roman Wilson has done a complete 180 and has been a different football player.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not out here saying that number one, he's the greatest wide receiver in Steeler history. I'm not even saying that maybe he's not even a legitimate number 2 receiver on this football team. I'm not
Mhm.
ready to go that far yet.
Mhm.
But what I am saying is the Steelers are giving him opportunities and he's taking advantage of it. All you can do is take advantage of your situations and get better. We have literally watched Roman Wilson get better from the beginning of Camp G to the end of camp. To
Yeah.
me, that's an encouraging sign. I don't know if that means he's ready for wide receiver number 2 status,
Mhm.
but I do know that it means that he's gotten better. And if he continues on this path, maybe we can use him, G.
B, let me ask you a question before I answer yours, right? Or
Yeah.
or make a statement. How much percentage or what percentage do you think confidence is when it comes to your ability to play in the NFL?
A
How much do you
lot.
think that is?
The percentage, I would say 65. I mean, because everybody's got ability. The guys that are
Mhm.
on the 53-man roster, those guys have ability.
Mhm.
So I would say confidence and knowing what to do,
Mhm.
they kind of go hand in hand.
Mhm.
65%,
All right.
65, 70%.
All right. So now you had a first ballot Hall of Fame player walk up to you and basically say, "Man, I believe in you. You just got to get out of your head, and I'm going to do everything that I can do to help you get better."
Yeah.
Man, his confidence shot out the freaking roof, bro. It shot out the roof because he went from a season to where he was banged up and hurt, and he was getting slaughtered by Steelers podcasters.
He
Hell, he
was.
was getting slaughtered by got dudes on his squad lightweight. They was, Mike Tomlin dissed him.
Yes.
And was like, I ain't worried. We moving on from Rome and all whatever else because he was pissed. And now a Hall of Fame quarterback walked up to him and said, "Youngster, man, I got you. Let's get it together. I'm gonna do everything I can do to help you." And we done seen this kid start blossoming like a flower. Good for you, Roman. And
Yeah.
thank you, Aaron Rodgers. But B, this is what me and you was talking about in the offseason. We was like, if Rodgers signs these youngsters, Rodgers gonna have a talk with them. The offensive line youngsters, the wide receiver youngsters, the Mount Washington youngsters. There's youngsters over there. He had conversations with these dudes, and he's saying, "Look, y'all some dogs. Y'all
Right.
some dogs. Let's play football." So
Right.
yeah, Rome. I'm not saying a two, but I'm okay with Rome being a 2 or a 3 at this point. I think we still need another dude, but I think he's going to make plays for us, bro. I think he's going to make plays.
I think he's got an opportunity. We got people in the comments said, of course, he got better. The bar was set for himself. He couldn't get any lower. Actually, yeah, could have. He could have got cut.
Facts.
It absolutely could have gotten lower. What the hell are
Yeah,
you talking about? It couldn't got lower. I
yeah.
get it that the negative thing is cool to get on the internet and just be nothing but negative. But
Mhm,
yeah, it could have gotten lower because if he'd have played last year or this year like he played last year, he would
mhm.
have gotten cut. And
Yeah,
it would be on the verge of being cut right this very second. So
yeah.
yes, the bar could be lower.
Mhm,
But I'm excited that he played better. I'm excited that he got a little bit of an opportunity and he's getting better. I mean, he was a third round draft pick for crying out loud.
mhm,
He has the ability. And if the man is telling you you have the ability, you just need to get out of your own way, well,
mhm,
then it's time to go start playing football. Or you don't have the mental capacity to play in the National Football League, G, because you know how
mhm,
many guys that are 24, 25, 26, 27-year old right now, right
mhm,
this second, that have
mhm,
more ability than guys in the National Football League, but they don't have the mental capacity to be able to play in the National Football League. That is a
mhm.
real thing.
Yeah.
So maybe that was Aaron Rodgers' way of challenging him and finding out, hey, does this guy have the mental toughness to play or does he not?
Mhm.
Well, it sounds like, and it appears at this point that maybe he does. That maybe he
Mhm.
just needed somebody to kick him in the ass and say, "Hey, man, get it together," and then pat him on the head all at the same time. It is what it is. But I like his progression. Again, Digital Dust said it best.
Mhm.
We need to see him play in real games before we can make that assessment.
Mhm.
But until we do, you just have to be positive on what you see. Now,
Yeah.
again, he could get in the game and it could completely fall apart. And if
Mm,
it does, it does. What are we going to do? But at
mm.
this point in time, just be happy with that he's gotten better and that maybe this third round investment that we made last year, G, isn't for naught.
Well, B, the coaching you're talking about, that's how he was coached at the, and it's hard for me to say Michigan. I revert to them the tune TTUN and the team up north and all whatever else. But listen, that's what he got it. That's what Harbaugh did. That's what his position coach did. Harbaugh kicked him in his ass on a regular. He was like, dude, I need you to play. And
Yeah.
when he did that, he performed. Go back and watch the tape. He was killing them, i.e., how he earned a third round pick.
Right.
And then when he did well, they would love on him. They would love on him, man. So maybe that's what he needed from a cultural standpoint on a football team. He needed a coaching staff, players, and teammates to ride him and be like, dude, you need to get it together. But then when you do well, yeah. But B, this the deal too. He had one big catch, 19 yards, a comeback route, a hitch route, or whatever you want to call it in this last game. This game right here, I need to see him with 2 to 3 catches. If he's got 2 to 3 catches for about 35, 40 yards, or oh God, don't let him hit for a TD. Oh, it's time. Because that's the type of progression that we need to see every week. Because I doubt if he plays in preseason week 3. But if
Right.
this game right here, if he gets 2 to 3 catches through the first quarter, about 30 something yards, and oh my God, if he hits for a TD, oh bro, we got one. Because as the number 2 receiver in Arthur Smith's defense, you got 2 responsibilities: block, and when we need a first down, move the freaking chains.
Correct.
That's your responsibility in
Correct.
Arthur Smith's offense. That's what we need out of Rome. Block, and when it's time to we need a catch. Dog, we need you to go get one, man. We got a 3rd and 7. It's pivotal for us to win a game. They done double hit team DK. They playing cover 2 zone and they trying to take the seams away. Rome, come hit us and get us a first down, bro. That's what
Right.
we need him to do, bro. That's what we need him to do.
Absolutely. To answer that super chat, thank you, Michelle, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Hollis Mathis, he didn't make the squad. He didn't get
Mm-mm,
invited to camp. So
mm-mm,
rookie camp, but he didn't get invited to Steelers training camp. So
mm-hmm,
that's the situation. But here's the thing: is like, you know, I'm glad that he's got the opportunity. My man Kennedy Jones saying that his draft status mandated that he got multiple opportunities. Yeah, that's what
mm-hmm,
happens. I
mm-hmm,
mean, they just don't get rid of people immediately, and that
mm-hmm,
he's gotten the opportunity. He's
mm-hmm,
doing something with it. I mean, that's the
mm-hmm.
whole thing. Is like he got an opportunity and now he's doing something with it. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Isn't
Yep.
that what we want him to do, actually? Or do we say we've already made up our mind after his rookie year? Nope, he can't play. We're done with him. That's not how the NFL works.
Facts.
Guys get opportunities. Tom Brady didn't play his rookie year.
Mm-hmm,
But Patriots didn't give up on him.
mm-hmm,
And plenty of guys don't play or play well, or matter of fact, get drafted in the first round and just aren't ready physically or maybe even mentally to play
mm-hmm,
in the National Football League. But sometimes it takes a while for guys to get better. He
mm-hmm,
got an opportunity and he's getting better. I like it. Might not be, again, he may not be the guy, but right now, at least he's playing better, which is all that we can ask for. And he looked good against number one cornerbacks on Saturday in the little reps that he got. That's
mm-hmm,
all we can ask for. We can't complain when somebody gets better and then try to turn on them and say, well, you didn't play the whole game. It was limited reps.
mm-hmm,
Either you got good reps or you didn't. Either you
mm-hmm,
put good tape out or you didn't. Period.
mm-hmm.
End of story. I mean,
Yep.
what else do you want me to do? I'm going to go out there. They're going to throw me the ball twice. I got open and I caught it twice. What else you
Mhm.
want me to do? Now he did miss a block. I would
Mhm.
say on Caleb Johnson's first run play, he missed a safety and didn't block him, didn't go dig out that safety, which
Mhm.
that's supposed to be one of the things that he does well. He needs
Right.
to dig out safeties, but you know, one thing at a time, I guess. I guess
Yep.
I guess it is one thing at a time. Beggars can't necessarily be choosers.
Facts. I'm with you, B. 100% with that one. But
So
congratulations, Rome. Congratulations, bro. You're doing better.
yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
He's doing better. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad that, like I said, he's getting better. Because
Mhm.
again, it could have went worse. It could have went the other direction, and because you never know what guys mentally are going to do. G when somebody like Aaron Rodgers calls you out publicly. When they call you out, sometimes they say, I mean, you may go into the tank, but he didn't go into the tank. He just grinded and said, okay, I got to get better. And again, I really do believe this. I think it was one of those things where Aaron Rodgers called him out and probably told the powers that be, hey, man, I'm calling this guy out. If he don't get it together, we can't use him.
Yep.
And and he's gotten better. And that's all
Mhm.
you can ask for is him getting better. I still
Yep.
think they need to go get somebody. I
Yeah.
still don't think that you can win in the long term in the National Football League with multiple tight end sets when you don't have a consistent second wide receiver.
Mhm.
I understand we're going to run Muth and Janu and Darnell and we got DK. I understand all of that stuff. I just don't think you can still win consistently when you don't have a second outside presence.
Yeah.
And if Calvin Austin, whether he's hurt or not, he could be completely healthy.
Yeah.
I still don't believe he's a wide receiver too. I still don't believe that. I still believe that he's a slot G. I don't care what the Steelers are telling me. I still believe that's his position.
I agree.
Still
And
think we
which
need somebody.
I agree. And he ain't gonna be, and we're not gonna play that much 11. So yeah, he's not gonna see, as far as reps anyway. But B, to your point, ask the Las Vegas Raiders. They got Meyer and the boy from Georgia down there, Brock Bowers. That's
Mhm.
two dog tight ends. They struggling. The Buffalo Bills right now, they got all the pieces except a wide receiver. And they looking around too, because Keon Coleman ain't gonna be able to get it for them.
I don't
Right.
think
So
so.
so so and they got two dog tight ends too. So
Yeah.
yeah, you to win, that's where the balance comes into play. Two dog tight ends, a definite X number one wide receiver, and a Y. If you take your eyes off of him, he'll mess around and kill you too. That's we have to make sure that the wide receiver position is the position that if you mess around and don't play against him, because he makes everybody else be honest. You tilt the defense in one direction if the Y is no good. I'll
Correct.
single him up and then everybody else, I'll do what I need to do. We gotta have a Y that if you take your eyes off him, he'll burn you.
And
So that,
that's the thing. He doesn't even necessarily have to be a home run threat. He
Mhm,
needs to be a guy that, you know what, I look left, DK is covered. I look right, this guy's open. I'm throwing him the football. That's
mhm,
what and just catch it. Even if he don't get any yak yards, if it's 3rd and 6, we throw it to him, we got 7. First
yep,
down and we keep it moving. And I would take that. I'm honest. That's how jaded I am with the Steelers' offense the last
mhm,
several years. If a wide receiver two got 0 yak yards, but he was a chain mover, I
mhm.
would take it. I'm
Yeah,
telling you right now, G, that's how jaded I am with the receivers. I would absolutely take it. If he got tackled exactly where he caught the ball every time he caught it, and he
mhm,
had 48 catches on the year, but of those 48, 32 of them were first downs, I
mhm.
would take it.
Hell
I would
yeah.
absolutely take it. I know that's going way overboard, but I promise that's how jaded I am, chat. I can't with this offense the last couple years. I just can't. I can't.
Yep.
And we got to do something. Um, hopefully it works out. Hopefully we can figure this thing out. So
Mhm,
I just I'm positive, but maybe I'm too much fandom. But I can't be negative about it because there's nothing really to be negative about right now.
mhm,
You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? Like
mhm.
if we don't do something, then I can be negative. If it doesn't work, if our plan doesn't work out, then I can be negative. But until then, there's no point to be negative. Just be positive with what we got. And if it works out, okay, great. Now, if it doesn't work out,
Mhm.
that's a different conversation.
Yeah,
And we'll be able to destroy them for that, G. But
yeah,
no need to do that right now.
yeah. First downs is touchdowns, dog. What is you talking about? I
Yeah,
went to 48, 32 first downs. Hell, we getting some sevens and some sixes out there. Some sixes with the
correct.
extra point, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll
Yes.
take it all day and night. Give me 6 or 7. Go in the game and get 5 catches for 64 yards. 4 of them was first downs, and we scored 28 points. You did your damn job, dog.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did your damn job.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. So let's move on here.